Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Labyrinth, Refrain, Coven of Dusk. So, we died again, like usual. There's quite a bit to unpack. I guess we'll start with the fact that Funa showed up and pretty much ordered that Dronia be, dismissed, essentially, revealing that she was actually a minion, or a Poppet, rather. Which got revealed even later in a more gruesome way. It also, pretty much everything kind of fell into view with the purpose of Refrain. Refrain is essentially a purgatory for damned souls, essentially. One of which we at least recognized, which was Klaus. But Klaus also got taken by one of the tainted ones, or whatever they're called, the unclean ones. And after that, well, the supposed mayor kind of went a little bonkers himself, and he was the only one that kind of knew the truth, because he was kind of logging everything down, because essentially the same day kind of repeats over and over again, and no one really notices when someone gets taken by an unclean one. And every time an unclean one is taken, it essentially kind of erases them from Refrain's history, essentially, and so that kind of changes people's personalities and stuff. So when Klaus is gone, yeah, he kind of went a little bonkers, and you might have noticed freaking, what's her name, Jezebel, or whatever her name was, kind of become, well, a lot more dirty, to say the least, once a number of people disappeared, such as the baker and so forth. And Fritz ended up getting taken by an unclean one, and then that made the puppet guy, the Crass, I don't even know what his name is, but the big brute guy kind of went bonkers himself and kind of just revealed his like murderous nature and ripped Dronia apart, and every piece that got ripped off of her turned back into a doll part, revealing that she is a construct. So, with all that said and done, let's piece that all together. Sorry if I forgot names and stuff. It's been a while. I usually do these once a week, and that's about it. But Luca apparently is more in control than anyone may think. Not sure how long the loading's going to take. It would have went a lot faster if I had played this back to back, but I was done for the week. And this video is going to be probably even more info dumping. Definitely taking its sweet time. I also don't know when I actually started recording. Here's your flash of white light again. Alright, give me one moment. Okay, I just wanted to confirm my time. Alright, so once again, a flash of white light, and it seems like Luca kind of knows what's going on. Luca looks around and understands where she is.
Do you even know how to use a sword? Drop your weapon, now!
So we're back to the point where the soldiers are coming in to take out Dronia. And Dronia's trying to buy Luca and Hellboy some time.
Very well. I'm not strong enough to use this anyway. There's only one weapon light enough for me to wield.
Good. Now don't try anything stupid!
Don't stab him! Here, Madam Dronia! Over here!
Luca's voice distracts the soldier, buying Dronia enough time to run past him and flee the caravan with Luca.
Hold it!
So before Dronia had to run off on her own, it was Neldo and Luca who ran off on the other way, essentially. And Dronia got a bit lost and her leg got shattered, and they had to go and Neldo had to go and find her and take her to the cathedral's entry.
Dronya, take care of Luca for me!
It's a little role reversal here.
Here, Madame Julia, this way!
Looks like I gave you too much magic. I'm already out of breath.
Dronya's prosthetic leg caught on the stone pavement, but Luca used her small body to keep Dronya from falling.
Are you okay, Madame Julia?
Yes. Sorry.
Hey! Luca! It's Dronya! Fritz? Where's your bus? Oh, that's right.
Oh, Luca! I was worried because I saw all those soldiers surrounding the caravan.
Look out!
Huh? Whoa!
Thanks to Luca, Fritz notices the unclean one in time and manages to jump out of its way.
Melty and me are all right. Madame Dronia's with us. Just go home, Fritz. It's dangerous out here. Super dangerous.
Yeah, okay. You guys be careful too.
Phew, that was close. Come on, Madame Dronia. We're almost at the Abbey. Let's go.
Abbey, not cathedral.
Luca.
Soldiers stand guard in front of the Abbey.
That's a lot of soldiers. We can't get inside.
Yeah. This looks impossible. It might be best if we look for a different place.
But there are soldiers everywhere. If we run away now...
Nemto, that's his name.
Nemto?
No.
Nemto nods, then begins to approach the soldiers.
Say, isn't that Nemto? Huh? What the hell is he doing?
So Fritz is still alive in this version, so Nemto has not gone completely bonkers.
What?
Nemto lifted a soldier over his head and threw him to the ground.
Hey, what are you doing? Did the witch mind control him or something? Hey, get back here!
Nemto breaks into a full sprint and runs into the alley.
I knew it.
Soldiers left their post to pursue Nemto.
Looks like Marietta isn't here, but we should be a little safer now. I hope. Madame Dronia? You don't look so good. You're really pale.
Don't worry about it. I just need to rest a bit. Then we can find Neldo, look for the key, and...
Welcome, Dronia. You look awful.
trying to ambush us, Fiona.
Don't try to act all tough, Dronia. I can tell you're practically hemorrhaging, Mana. You may have escaped the soldiers, but it doesn't change your predicament. Have you forgotten? We have this town surrounded. Now, Lady Luca, as I said before, we no longer need this Dronia Poppet. So I ask that you undo the contract. If you refuse, well, then it might be amusing to see what happens if that craftsman's boy gets taken. Fritz? Again? Fiona, you... Or I could let that Juliet bitch get taken instead of...
Kept calling her Jezebel, it's Juliet.
Shut up, Fiona! If you keep bullying Madame Dronia and everyone else, I won't forgive you! I won't! What are you saying? I mean it! I really, really mean it! Yeah? And what are you gonna do about it? I swear by my title is so rich that I'll dismiss you, Fiona! Lady Luca, if you do that, Madame Baba will punish you terribly. I don't care if Madame Baba kills me, so you better leave Madame Dronia alone! Fine. I'll stop. Guess you live to see another day, Dronia.
Fiona, what are you? Why are you so loyal to Baba?
Ignorant as ever, I see. But since I'm feeling nice, I'll educate your foolish mind. The true purpose of the witches produced by the Ruler Magic Academy is to find the labyrinth that contains the keys.
What?
But there are many labyrinths like the one beneath Refrain all over the world. And the keys that we're after, nobody knows where they are either. So we gain positions within governments around the world, gather intelligence about local labyrinths, and explore them. I assume Velnia knew that as well.
Huh? But all you've done so far is just follow us around.
Yes, well, my mission was to observe Lady Luca and her Dronia Poppet for any irregularities.
I see. So you've been watching us from the start.
Yes. I worked so hard to beat out the competition at the Academy, just to end up an observer. So frustrating. But I also learned a great deal by observing the unclean ones that roam this town. And now, I know how to do something very interesting. What if I told you I knew how to take a person's fate and scatter it like dust in the wind?
You figured out how to make the unclean ones get rid of anyone who got too close to us.
Really? Fritz! Did you really use the unclean ones, Fiona? That's right. I was so bored. So dreadfully bored. Day after day, all by myself, doing nothing but observing. While you both were out having fun with this town's vermin, all I could do was watch like a useless idiot. I just wanted to have fun. That's why I played with them. Oh, you've played with bugs before, right, Lady Luca? You know how fun it is to rip off their legs and wings? What I did is the exact same thing. No, it's not. I've never done that. And humans aren't bugs. They're totally different. Huh? What are you talking about, Lady Luca? Humans are vermin in the eyes of a witch. Just stop, please. Hearing you talk like this makes me want to cry. I understand. I won't say any more then. Unfortunately, I don't stand a chance against you, so I'll let the other witches take care of Dronia's disposal. However, please don't forget that you are surrounded by enemies and have nowhere to run. If you'll excuse me, I shall take my leave. Goodbye, Dronia. I doubt we'll ever see each other again. Now I just need my new orders from Madame Baba Yaga.
You think Baba is still alive, Fiona? I got rid of her days ago.
What are you talking about? Are you trying to trick me?
Marietta suddenly burst into the room and stabbed Fiona in the chest. A grimace of despair, visible only to Marietta, spreads across Fiona's face as she stares at her attacker.
Why?
With terror in her eyes, Fiona breathed her last.
Are you both alright? Hey, why did you stab her?
Isn't she your enemy? Besides, I saw this exact same witch on top of the wall surrounding this town.
You mean another Fiona Poppet?
I knew it! Madame Junia. Maybe the other witches never came. Maybe they're all Funa puppets. But I don't think those other puppets will come after us.
Why is that?
Those other Funa puppets should already know that I defied Madame Baba. And now they all know they can't beat me either.
Funa puppets. Then I'm also a puppet, Luca? I guess even bad memories can still evoke nostalgia. I can't believe Baba sent a summons for me to come all this way. If she thinks it's a short trip from the kingdom to here, then she has no idea what it's like to be a court witch. Still, why did she say I have to visit Isara now? And what the hell am I even supposed to say to her?
Lord Lorge's White Rose Garden.
Madame Velnia, you actually came.
Ugh, this asshole. Step aside. I didn't come to visit you.
Still as blunt as ever.
Once I see Isara, I'll be on my way.
Papa!
Isara's daughter? She doesn't even look like her. She looks like her father.
Didn't I tell you to wait inside, Luca?
Oh, I'm sorry, Papa. But...
Luca hides behind her father's legs, but keeps staring at Vilnia with curious eyes.
Now, Madame Velnia, about my wife.
She's not yours. She was never yours. You took her from me. You both did.
She has passed away.
What?
Her health took a turn for the worse after Luca was born, but she wrote to you every day, up until 1 year ago.
1 year ago?
Journey fell to her knees.
Madame Velnia!
Isara is dead? She's been dead for a year? Isara is dead. Because of you. You did this to her.
False Kingdom Court.
Pardon me, Duskwitch Velnia.
Yes,
A letter has arrived for you.
thank you.
Dear Madame Velnia, Papa is really sick. He wants to see you. We would be happy if you came to visit.
The letter said you were really sick.
I knew you wouldn't come unless she wrote that.
This has been a waste of my time. I'm leaving.
But I am very sick. I don't have much time left. When I die, please take care of Luca. I can't leave her with Baba Yaga.
What? How dare you ask that of me? I don't know what Isara told you about me, but I'm not that kind of person!
And one other request.
Are you listening to me? Did you really make me come all this way just to receive your last will and testament? I'm under no obligation to listen to anything you have to say.
You truly are a student of Baba Yaga. Does that mean you know how to cast spells known only to her?
Depends on the spell.
Then, please hear my request.
I can do that, but you'll lose all your memories in the process. While there is a spell that can transfer memories, it is beyond the grasp of most witches. Even I'm not skilled enough to wield that kind of magic.
That's fine. I just want to stay by Luca's side for as long as I can, until she can be of use to you someday. It's what Hisara would want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just so afraid to die. I can say I'm doing this for my wife and daughter, but I'm just weak.
Crying won't move me. I'm under no obligation to help you, remember?
My wife was right about you. She told me that you...
If Mama could do it, then I can do it too! I can!
So, Vilnia's now essentially Luca's caretaker, I guess.
Just watch, Auntie Velnia! I'll make the jump!
Wait! Don't jump! It's too far for you!
Luca let out a determined shout as she leapt across the gap to the other side.
I did it! I made the jump! I made the jump, Auntie Velnia!
But as she celebrated, the ground beneath her feet began to give way.
Luca!
Vilnia jumped across the gap and pushed Luca to safety. At that moment, the ground collapsed beneath Vilnia's feet.
Auntie Velnia, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
You killed her. Velnia is dead because of your selfishness. Your mama who birthed you is dead. Your papa is dead too. You will bear the burden of this sin for the rest of your life. Alone.
My sin?
Worry not, child. There is one path available to you. You must awaken your power as a witch. Becoming a witch would normally require years of training, but you have inherited the great power of the soul witch from your mother.
A witch?
Here, use this.
But that's Mama's favorite doll.
You wish to see your precious auntie again, yes? Then you must put her soul into this doll, or be alone forever. Do I sense hesitation? You are of Isara's blood. Binding Velnia's soul to this doll should be a trivial task for you. Oh, but she will need a new name. Velnia simply will not do. No. How about Dusk Witch Dronia? A fitting name for one caught in the twilight of life and death.
So... I... died?
Yes.
I see. So, I'm just another doll. No different from the puppet soldiers, eh? I think Tracty would appreciate the irony. Luca, am I like Funa? Are there other Dronia Poppets besides me?
No, Madame Dronia. You're the only one. Mama's doll was the only one that worked. I'm sorry, Madame Dronia. I'm a bad kid. I'm a bad kid. I'm really sorry.
Luca, look at me. It's okay. I was dead long before the fall that took my life. But as long as I'm alive... No. As long as I can move, I still have a chance.
Madame Dronia.
Now, Luca, can you give me some of your magic? Just enough to keep me moving.
Okay.
Luca takes Dronia's hand and begins to infuse her with magic.
Were you infusing me with magic every night while I was asleep?
Yeah, but some nights I couldn't. And then the next day, you look really sick.
Oh. I see.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. All because of me.
Luca, what's done is done.
Meridia searches Funa's body and discovers a peculiar object.
Madame Duranya, that witch was holding this.
The key? So she had it all along! I didn't expect Baba to be so trusting. But now, we just need one more. We can still do it, Luca! With 2 keys, we can probably conduct the ritual, but I don't know what might happen. We'll just have to trust Tracty. Let's head back to the caravan.
You want to go back?
No, we need to go back. This is our final gamble. I knew it. A soldier's standing guard.
Neldo leaps off a building silent as his owl form and cuts down the soldier.
Neldy!
Luca hugs Neldo.
Luca! You're all right. I am so relieved.
You're a hard one to kill.
Right back at you. If the soldiers find us here, we're done for. There'll be no escape.
But with the unclean ones roaming the streets, there aren't that many soldiers. We have until sunrise, if we're lucky. You understand, right, Tracty? Find the 3rd key. If you can't, though, we'll just proceed with the 2 we have. The last key might be in Campanula. In hindsight, all the places we thought had keys turned out to be dead ends. Call it a witch's intuition, but my money's on Campanula. We'll wait for you to find it as long as we can. I have faith in you, Tracty. Good luck.
With those parting words, Dronia gave Tracty a soft rose-scented kiss. Tracty is now cloaked in the fragrance of roses. Explore Campanula and search for the last key. We also have some new witch petitions. The Madia spoils list. I'll go and grab it. And that's it. Nothing new here. So we've already kind of been through the area that we need to go to for Campanula. Pretty much if you ignore the whale, the route that takes you to the whale, and just go straight down the stairs, that's kind of where you're supposed to go at this point in the game. And there you go. There was your major plot dump. And part of the reason why Luca kind of endures anything that Dronya, you know, puts her through, because, well, she blames herself for practically everything. And I guess technically it was her fault that Velnia is dead, and now there's only the Poppet Dronya. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a video, and when we come back we'll actually go through and fight some stuff. Campanula should pretty much be a breeze at this point. So, I'm the Depressed Eeyore, this is Labyrinth, Refrain, Covenant of Dusk. See you guys later.